Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth.
Welcome back to the CryptoFather channel. I am the CryptoFather, and today is the 19th of April. Been a while, but in today's video I'm going to be talking about ICE. We'll be looking at the website, we'll be looking at Twitter, and a bunch of other sources that may be relevant. So make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the very end to see what's going on with this project. First thing, they've revamped their website, which is a good thing because it looks a lot less like a Mickey Mouse website that they had built for teenagers last time around. It looks a little bit more slick. There's a lot more stuff, but I'm gonna go into that in a little bit in details. I looked at Ray's United, who was the main proponent for this project, and eerie enough, Ray literally deleted all of his videos. It's so bizarre. There's like he's gone 100% Pi network style, Pi and Athena more recently, but you scroll down as far back as 1 year and there is not one video on ICE on his channel. So I guess there must have been some bad blood between him and the Zeuses of the Pi network, or the ICE network, apparently, for him to delete all of his videos on ICE. That's interesting. So whatever the case, he outlived his purpose in the ICE project, and he was booted just like a lot of other people. It seems ICE has put out an announcement that was the most recent one, so let's go over that on Twitter. As we navigate through the evolving landscape of the ION ecosystem, so they're working on the ION blockchain that is supposed to be launched on the TON blockchain, or the ION ecosystem that's supposed to be launched on the blockchain. We understand the curiosity and enthusiasm surrounding the current state and future trajectory of our project and the utility of ICE coins. Today we are thrilled to share. So the language hasn't changed. It's still as flamboyant and just, you know, full of wind as usually. They never get to the point. Since the launch of our Tap to Mine app in 2023, we've witnessed an incredible milestone, reaching 1 million users within the first week and 9 soaring to 9 million within 7 months. And of course they got rid of a bunch of these people, and of course they alienated a lot of people soon thereafter by creating these weird obstacles to overcome and closing off ultimately closing off the app that was built mining. Introducing Frostbite nodes. We're excited to announce the launch of Frostbite nodes, a transformative step forward in decentralizing the network. These nodes can be operated on Android, Windows, Mac, and Linux devices, allowing users to earn ICE rewards by sharing their resources within the network. This initiative not only enhances our ecosystem scalability and efficiency, but also empowers you, our community, to play an active role in its growth. So this is interesting. I'm not sure how you can run a node on Android because, well, I guess it's if it's proof of stakes, then you should be able to have access to a node that's run on, obviously, on the internet and monitor it. That probably would be the idea. I don't think you'd be able to run it on Android, but you could operate on Android. So, but this is an interesting idea. A lot of proof of stake. I think most proof of stake projects, if not all, have nodes, because those are basically the things that secure the network. You need the nodes to secure the network. But of course, when it comes to the talk of decentralization, which ICE continues to overuse extensively on their website, which I'll go into in just a little bit, nodes tend to lessen the effect of decentralization, because in many cases, like in the case of Ethereum, I believe, the price entry to become a node holder makes it impossible for the majority of people to enter, and so the larger nodes holding more tokens tend to collect more rewards, and so that becomes a lot more centralized as a small number of node operators begin to take over larger chunks of the rewards, which goes against the idea of decentralization. But this hasn't happened yet, so I guess that's still in the works. But the idea that it's going to be run on Android, Windows, Mac, and Linux devices is interesting. And I guess the idea will be that you hold ICE, and since they are announcing that there will be tokens or other projects that will be launching on the Ion. So I guess the goal for Ion is to be a first layer blockchain on which other projects, they hope that the other projects will be launching. And with the launch of the new projects, if you are a node holder, or if you are an ICE holder and you have a node, you'll be receiving some reward. So that's something to look into if you are interested in this project. Empowering projects within the Ion ecosystem. Our dedication to fostering innovation has led us to the ICE startup program, through which we've received numerous project submissions. After a meticulous selection process, we've chosen projects that not only have production-ready products or a long-standing brand history, but also possess potential to bring significant value to the Ion ecosystem. These chosen projects, hailing from diverse industries, will soon be unveiled starting in May this year. So everything's still shrouded in mystery, because that's how they like to run their show here on ICE. Enhanced benefits for ICE holders. The integration of new projects into the Ion ecosystem signifies a range of benefits specifically tailored for ICE holders, aimed for enhancing the value and utility of ICE holdings. So what that is, no idea. I assume that it's going to be in the form of airdrops or whatever, if you have a certain amount of ICE holding in a specific wallet or whatever. Kind of like before, you had to share your wallet address on the app in order to get your ICE token sent. So that's what's probably going to happen. Or you may have to stake your ICE in order to receive rewards. Increased earnings from miners. Not sure what miners they're talking about, because there's no longer any mining done. Users engaged in mining coins from the new projects will see an increase in their earnings by holding ICE. So are they planning on launching another mining app? No idea. That could be. This symbiotic relationship between mining new projects and holding ICE encourages both active participation and long-term investment within our ecosystem. So it kind of feels like they're maybe introducing a bunch of new mining apps, and so you have to be clicking away on your phone, you know, through 20 different mining apps in order to collect the tokens for those projects. No idea. Airdrops proportional to holdings ICE. Holders can look forward to receiving airdrops, with the quantity depending significantly on the amount of ICE they own. This approach rewards our community members proportionally, recognizing their level of commitment and investment in our ecosystem. So I guess, like I said, the more ICE you hold, the more airdrops you will receive. That would be the idea. Additional bonuses for loyal holders. We value our long-term supporters in high regard. Users who have retained their ICE holdings since our initial distribution without selling any portion will be eligible for additional bonuses. This gesture is our way of saying thank you for your steadfast belief and support in our vision from the very beginning. So I guess in order for this to happen, they would have to have been following all the addresses to which they have sent the tokens, and that's not an easy task, I don't think. I assume that, you know, with a claim of 9 million followers, they would have sent tokens to at least half of those people, which means that they would have to keep track of anywhere between 4.5 to 5 million addresses, quite possibly, in order to determine whether those addresses had sold ICE or not. Quite a bit of work, I think. Vision for 2024. Looking ahead, we aim to reach an ambitious target of 50 million users across the new Tap to Mine projects. Wow, that is very ambitious indeed. And so it does look like they will be launching a bunch more Tap to Mine projects by the time of our mainnet launch. This milestone will only set a new record for mainnet launch day user numbers, but also ensure ICE's pivotal utility within the ecosystem as the essential gas for transaction token swaps, staking and accessing smart contracts for dApps. ICE will play a crucial role in our network's functionality and user experience. So they're planning to use ICE as the gas token for rewards. So that's good, or gas token for transactions on the Ion blockchain, on the Ton blockchain, I guess. So Vindicated Chiri is still running the show here, but Raise United has dropped off the face of the earth. And this preacher chick is also here. She was attacking me last time. Funny. By the look of the website, so like I said, the website has been revamped. Coin metrics are here. So the total supply is at 21 billion, circulating supply 6 billion. Still at 6 billion. Not sure what's happening with the distribution. I guess everything's on hold because there's no more staking, so none of it is being distributed. Market cap apparently $23 million. Wow. I've seen projects, amazing projects, and they don't even have that market cap. So this is like completely in standstill, but I guess they managed to gather some money. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying that these guys apparently are ton whales, people who made some cash off the ton blockchain or something like that. So not like it really makes a difference or anything, but one thing that really bothers me about them, their overuse of the word decentralized. And again, decentralization is something that is, well, it's the whole idea behind crypto. So it's strange for them to like consistently shove that word down people's throat. I think decentralization is a word that you need to use very carefully, because when it comes to proof of stake projects, those things can become very quickly centralized, like we see in Ethereum. And the question of whether Ethereum is still decentralized or not is up for debate, and some people will argue that it's absolutely 100% centralized, or at least centralized to a very large degree. And so you've got like decentralized digital identity, decentralized social media, decentralized this, decentralized that, decentralized blah blah blah. So there's a lot of decentralization being used. The word decentralized used a lot on the website, but they're planning on doing Ion ID, Ion Connect, Ion Liberty, Ion Vault, and Ion Query. Ion ID, I guess, would be a way of signing into your apps or whatever, self-governance. Ion ID services, the core foundation of Ion services, and designed as a secure, private, and self-sovereign tool that enables users to have meaningful digital interactions and even perform legally binding actions with real-world outcomes by decentralizing, integrating. Management. Ion is designed to give users greater control over their personal information, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we kind of know what Ion ID would be. Ion Connect, the social media aspect of it. You know, I don't really believe in that, because there's so many social media projects that came out on different blockchains, and you know, Twitter or X and Facebook still trump. There is a small fringe of groups of people that use the other social media platforms. And so I guess for the people who are using ICE, they may venture out to begin using their Ion Connect blockchain or social media platform. But here's the thing, this will be only for the people who are on ICE. This social media platform will not be attracting random people from outside of the ICE ecosystem to use the social media platform. Facebook will retain its users and Twitter will retain its users, and the people on Twitter and Facebook will not be merging and abandoning Twitter and Facebook and merging onto ICE network. That's just not going to happen, because it hasn't happened with any other social media platform that was launched on either Cardano or Ethereum, if there is one, or any other blockchain that was out there. Several Hive social media platforms that are running on Hive. It just doesn't happen. So this is, you know, the impact of this will be minuscule. Ion Liberty is a decentralized proxy and content delivery network. So I guess they're planning on having some kind of YouTube-like platform, which again is the same idea. There is Chainflix, which I already made videos about, and that is a splendid platform. It's exactly like Facebook. It runs smoothly, and you can earn using that platform, and people are still complaining about it. It's not taking off very easily. It's a full functional project. The team has been gathering investors, and they just can't get it off the ground as well as they should. And the website is functioning and the project is functioning. But so for this Ion Liberty, it's again, there are several other platforms that do exactly that, that allow people to upload content and create content. And again, the majority of people who will be using it will be the people on ICE, and there will not be a lot of people coming from outside of that project. So because things like that don't take off very easily. Storage, I don't know, I guess they're going to be partnering up with some cloud systems. Ada has introduced a cloud system just recently. They partnered up with Huawei, so not very consequential. And Ion Query database, maybe that's going to be like a search. So there's some things that they're building, but you know, don't get fooled by the idea that this is going to propel it to the moon. It won't. These things have been launched on other projects, and while this is going to be good for people who are in ICE, who are using ICE, you will not see a massive number of people flocking into the project because of these things. It just won't happen. Speeding toward decentralization, building upon TON legacy, ICE Open Network emerges as the fastest blockchain capable of handling millions of transactions per second. Yeah, okay, these are just empty words. There's nothing has been tested. So until tests are in, test results are in, and actual numbers to show the millions of transactions that are being done per second, you know, these are just meaningless buzzwords. And the fair distribution of ICE coins. The ICE journey began with mining through our Tap to Mine app. Over 1.3 million eligible users were recipients of ICE coins in a comprehensive distribution effort. I would argue there could be some arguments against this. It wasn't very comprehensive. It was quite convoluted when it came to the staking and then destaking and then halving and cutting and all that jazz. So it wasn't very comprehensive at all. As minting of new coins is not possible anymore, supply of ICE is now fixed. Looking forward to migrating from BNB Smart Chain to the Ion blockchain is scheduled for October 7, 2024, coinciding with the mainnet launch. I'm not sure if that's coinciding. That's how it should be, right? You launch your mainnet, it's kind of clear that the coins or the tokens should be on your blockchain, on your own blockchain. ICE has by now been launched on half a dozen or a dozen exchanges: OKX, KuCoin, Gate.io, HTX, MEXC, BitGet, BitMart, Poloniex, BitTrue, Tokero, no idea what that is, BingX, Biconomy, no idea, PancakeSwap, Radium, I guess I've never actually looked at it, Jupiter, Uniswap, and Uniswap ETH. This is Uniswap, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Uniswap ETH. So there's a bunch of exchanges that offer ICE trading. The price of ICE network continues to plunge. It's been plunging ever since well, since I said that it would do that, since the launch, which took place sometime over here, January 19, 2024, at 1.5 cents, and it's been dumping ever since, basically. So for the past 4 months. So if you are keen on getting in some ICE and becoming a masternode owner to collect some of the rewards, now is probably a good time to get in, because the price is so darn low. So you could scoop up a bunch of ICE. Maybe interesting, not sure, but I mean, you will have to wait until July. So chances are that this is going to drop even further as it continues to drop, because the interest in this project is waning. It's been waning for a very long time. People have been alienated. Most of the people that were mining ICE were not people in position to throw money at it. They were hoping to get money out of it. So the 21 million, I think, are just or what's the trading volume? Market cap of $23 million comes from the whales that actually are working on the project, the people who have funded the project. So I would say if you are really keen on getting back into ICE, or getting into ICE in the first place, then I would say wait a little bit longer, because chances are that this is going to dip even further, particularly with what Bitcoin's doing right now. And you'll be able to scoop up a bunch of ICE at even cheaper prices. And if you are a person that like myself, who had ICE and sold it, but you are hoping to get back in, you know, the rewards that they're promising that you would have received if you had been holding, those are gone anyway. So you might as well wait a little bit longer, and because I think the price will dip more in the upcoming months, particularly towards the apparent launch in July, apparent launch of the mainnet. They still maintain their standing of 2.2 million followers here, so that's quite interesting. Apollo, Zeus, Ice affiliates. What are the affiliates? Ice, Zeus, founder, Apollo, or so it's finally taking on some kind of shape, some kind of form of project. But I mean, you know, the history of it for people who have been here from the beginning and who have seen it is not great. I hold zero faith in the people who are working on it personally. I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them, and that's not very far by the size of Zeus. So Zeus or the other dude, whatever, I don't know their names, but they've alienated a bunch of people. Just the way they treated people on the Telegram, and just their demeanor, it was kind of off-putting, alienating. But I guess, you know, you have to wait and see what they're gonna come up with. They seem to be putting in a lot of work. Maybe their plans are quite big, but what will come of that is still to be seen. So that's my scoop on this. I thought I'm gonna make an update because I'm off of it. Just wanted to share some info, because apparently there's nobody else making videos on it. So now that Raise United is gone and he's off the books, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, that it was informative. If it was, then make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, then leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more of Ice, also let me know in the comment section below. I may be persuaded to jump back on the bandwagon on the information highway here for Ice, and see what comes out of it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.